Fiery protests in France, this time erupting at Bordeaux City Hall yesterday. Scenes like this have been going on all week, and Austinites on vacation in France are there witnessing history. Now, sparking the growing outrage, French President Emmanuel Macron's pension reform plan passed, raising the retirement age from 62 to 64. KXAN's Grace Reader spoke to a local family whose Airbnb just so happens to be right along yesterday's protest route.
This is the vacation Krista Wise and her family pictured when they booked a trip to Paris. They're from Austin. What they didn't expect was this. Massive protests in France after its president jammed through a bill that raised the retirement age without a vote from Parliament.
We were out having dinner one evening and saw caravans of police vans kind of going around town. That was our first, introduction to that there was something going on.
The Austin family says they've been able to do all the sightseeing they set out to do, but Thursday night, the largest protest to happen in Paris so far, marched right down their street. This is video from their short-term rental.
As it got a little bit darker, there were more people, there were police, there were fire trucks. They've had the trash strikes here, so there's still some kind of larger piles of trash and cans that are out by the street.
Some of the protests in France have ended in arrests and property damage. Paris police said Tuesday more than 230 people were arrested there, mostly for setting fires to garbage in the streets. Wise says they felt safe during their trip, but did express some concern about traveling out of the country, which has been impacted as protesters block train stations and airports.
We actually have felt like we're a part of, as you mentioned, history in the making, and so that's felt a little bit like a privilege to see the demonstrations even happen in a peaceful way, and to be someone from outside of France, but to feel safe.
Grace Reader, KXAN News.
And with the images you saw in Grace's story of boarded up businesses, trash fires, and police clashes, you might be wondering if it is safe to travel to France. Well, right now, the U.S. State Department's alert remains at level 2, meaning to be aware of heightened risk of safety and security. The alert level has been like this since last October.